What's happening, y'all? Just been rolling, and I figured why not go live and see what's shaking out there. I ain't been live in a minute. Dang, nah, this glass is dope. Going through Indiana right now. Hit the thumbs up on the way in, please. It was getting bad there for a minute. It was like a whiteout. It is currently 18 degrees. In some part of Indiana. I'm on my way, God willing, catch the Chicago Bears. I guess Cleveland Browns. Let's see. Got the action in there. You must be going blind. All right, quick. Thank you for stopping in. Just keep me company, y'all. Or this one person, whoever it may be, thank you. Or if you just checked in and left, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Alright, it's snowing over. It's like, I started out it was snowing real bad, and in the middle, no snow, back to the snow. All right. Here we go. Welcome. Appreciate y'all for stopping in, man. Y'all be so kind, man. Hit that thumbs up. Master people that's in the building, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's supposed to be 9 degrees at the game tomorrow, and below 0 wind chills. So perfect Chicago Bear football weather. I've been a fan since '85. I think I was about 13 years old, and I was just getting into football, just getting into sports. And so, at that time, people were having their favorite. To some people, some of my little friends, they had Dallas was their favorite team. I knew one cat, Thomas, RP. His team was the Raiders. Jim Plunkett was their quarterback at the time. So that's, I'm dating myself now. And I go all the way back to, of course, the '85 Bears with my favorite and the greatest running back of all time, Walter Sweetness Payton. R.I.P. Walter Payton. I tried my little hand at it, and I was better at math than football. So yeah, but yeah, I given up on the Bears, man, for the past couple of years, man, with the Justin Fields debacle. In my opinion, they may have. I think they should have got rid of the guy. Two key people. I think they may have gotten rid of, and if they didn't, they should. The guy, and that's the guy who's who's picking the quarterbacks. I mean, first of all, he picked the guy, Mitch Trubisky, from North Carolina, a basketball school. Who in the hell get a quarterback from a basketball school? The Chicago Bears. So that didn't work out like I knew. Then they turned around and of course they had a quarterback too past that. Then they got this latest cat, not the latest one, but right before him, Justin Fields. And Justin Fields, he's from Ohio State. But anybody who knows anything about football, if you want a quarterback, Ohio State is not the place you go to get a quarterback. If you want a DB, if you want a running back, if you want a receiver, yeah, you go to Ohio State and get those there. But you don't get quarterbacks from Ohio State. So apparently somebody finally got it right when they picked Caleb Williams from a football school finally. And I think I've got more optimism about him. I ain't had as much optimism about Chicago Bears quarterback since Jay Cutler. And Jay Cutler, he could have been great. He could have been better than what he was, but they had never had up until now, they had never Up until now, and not since '85, had the Bears even had an offensive line. So it wouldn't matter if you had Tom Brady, you would have ruined it. They were famous for ruining quarterbacks. And they just refused to build an offensive line. Shit, you already have linebackers, stacked linebackers and defensive linemen. Tell them turn around, man. They're just picking up another defensive line, a linebacker. I'm like, man, god damn. The glaring hole is that you do not have a protection for a quarterback. So whoever was in charge of that, I hope got rid of his ass. Because they seem to have an offensive line now. Somebody finally got the concept. Oh, if we're going to keep a quarterback, if we're going to develop him, we need an offensive line. Damn. He probably Googled that. And then the next guy that they need to fire, or if they haven't fired him already, was the guy who developed quarterbacks. And the offensive line coach, he just wasn't putting his bid in. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if he was requesting linemen or what. Did he say anything ever in the last 40 years? I'm glad to hear that finally my favorite football team is favored in football games again. And I'll always be a Bears fan. I can't help it. Man, I'll go around this truck. Up. When I get to a Cracker Barrel, what I might do, I might sleep with the rig running tonight. I just don't want the block to get too cold. I've never had this rig and this kind of, I haven't had this rig that long. And I haven't had it in this kind of weather. But I'm sleeping bagged up, so. Rock Hill, South Carolina bound. 3292. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You be safe yourself here. You be safe yourself out there. So I just got a chance to read the chat. Hands kind of full. Man, I am out of coffee. My good coffee. I forgot to maybe I'll see a Walmart. Maybe I'll look up and see a Walmart. Somewhere here, maybe. If I do, I'm gonna stop and grab me a bag of Dunkin'. Yeah, I'd much rather grab me a bag of Dunkin' from Walmart. Then all I gotta do is when I stop at be it Love's, a truck stop or a gas station, wherever I go to wherever I think I can get hot water. And I've learned over the years, over time, that of course Love's, that's a spot I can get hot water. They're good for hot water. Especially if they have the standalone water machine, hot water machine with the temperature gauge. It's like 212 degrees. Yeah, I like that. That's good coffee right there. Or if not, they got the old-fashioned, old-style coffee makers with the hot water tank at the bottom. So either that or that. Pilot or Flying J&M. Roadrunner. Now Roadrunner, that's a truck stop that you don't hear much about because they're usually in places like this, and they're on state highways. You usually find the Roadrunner on a state highway, not so much your major highways like 40, 70, 90, stuff like that. You find them on state highways, but you can get hot water there from there. Gas stations used to be tricky to get to where I can just find good hot water. But I know Sheets, I can go there and get hot water. They got good hot water dispensers. Quick Trip, the QT, they got good hot water dispensers. Circle K, they usually have those ones, the little coffee machines. They grind your coffee. I hate those things. That's why I quit buying coffee out of that, and the price is why I quit buying coffee out of gas stations and mostly truck stops. If I'm gonna buy coffee from a truck stop, I prefer to get it from Pilot. That Colombia is pretty good. Usually pretty good. Love's not so much, but Pilot and Pilot, they keep up their coffee condiments better. They also they keep in stock the pure cane sugar, the brown sugar, not the white stuff, and and they usually keep their half and half stock, their liquid one. Because I tell you, man, I guarantee with a Love's, their half and half dispenser, you go over there and squeeze, it's always empty. The half and half is always empty, or it barely got, it dribbles, gives you a dribble. But Pilot, they're pretty good about keeping that kind of stuff up with coffee. Yeah, but another thing, when I want just hot, I don't like to go to McDonald's because, man, you gotta deal with them young folk, and them, man, they're about That dumb as that about dumb as a bag of pocket lint. Walking there, and they're gonna ignore you for about 10 minutes before you have to scream it and make them acknowledge you're in the building. Then you might get some service. So I don't want to wait that long for water. Waffle House is good. Yeah, I can go to Waffle House and I can ask for a large cup of hot water to go. They don't even charge me for the most part. But little Haji Marts, with the little Middle Eastern dudes now, I don't even fool with the hot water. I'm trying to get it. 9 times I don't even have it. They the ones that little old regular ass coffee with the powder creamer and stuff. The corner store coffee setup. Trash. I'm a coffee snob, man. Yeah, I gotta have half and half cream for my coffee. Can't have no powder cremora, no shit like that. Bro. When I fix coffee, it's an event. I'm trying to get right outside the city. The game's at noon, but I'm wanting to roll in tonight. That way, if I can get in about an hour outside the city and everything from the game straight. If I can take my time, roll in, my parking pass, I've got it already. I got my parking pass already, and my ticket, it'll come up right before the game. I got me some necessary items that I want to take in. Oh yeah, do that too. Check on that. I might do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do a video. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have some content. Yeah, I'll feel tomorrow. Figure out how I'm gonna do it. Back into the snow. The snow's starting back up. And I knew when I left Ohio and wanted to come to Illinois, it was going to take me state highways. Never takes you. Well, I can't get back. I forgot I also got my GPS set on avoiding tolls because I could have got on the, if I'm not mistaken, the Ohio Turnpike. But it's gonna start my new job Monday morning, so as soon as the game is over tomorrow, I gotta stamp out. Head back to Cleveland. Oh, goodness. Look at there. And all Christmassy. What's that? That's in house. Amish Country Kitchen. They got some good food in there. Been hearing about the Amish food places. You know they cook real stuff. What's that right there? I think it's a school. It is school. Get out of this truck. Say you like coffee? Yeah, I've liked coffee. Because I first got turned on with my daddy. Sipping his. Hooked on coffee a long time. Starts my day. But you know, I've been giving some thought at I've seen this coffee called, it's like a mushroom coffee called Rise. You know, because I want to get back on my health kick. And, you know, maybe, of course I need to ditch the cigarettes, but, you know, I want to go straight edge for a while. I want to get my shot at going straight edge. No cigarettes, no alcohol, no reefer, you know. Straight edge. I can do it though. I just set my mind to it. I'll tell you one thing. That's a hell of a blessing when you know, you be like, man, you're gonna drop everything for a while, you know, set your mind to, you know, because what I'm saying is better to have chosen it yourself than to have something like probation or something do it for you. Me myself, I'm about to be 53 here in a couple of weeks, God willing. And one thing that baffles me when I be seeing, it's a trip when you be out in public, you see people with those ankle monitors on. That's almost like a new fashion statement now. This past summer I saw a chick. She was out dressed, heels and everything, with the ankle monitor on. Like, wow. That fucked me up. Probably got a couple more hours left driving. Usually I would have been like, usually I'm like, oh yeah. Usually I'm wound down, I'm somewhat chilling. This time of night. But that's funny, a funny thing happens to me in between jobs. Sometimes, like, especially if I go 2 or 3 weeks without working, and I'll develop, man, while I sleep late, because I've been doing that lately. It ain't nothing to wake up at 8 o'clock. But at the same time, it's great because it's almost like I've been catching up on my rest. I've been going pretty hard most of the year. Yeah, man. Mostly like, it's been feeling like I've been spinning my wheels. I don't know. '25 has been the greatest, but I'll say this. I give thanks to the Most High for every minute spent in it. The highs and the lows, peaks and the valleys. That's life. But, can't do nothing with the past. I don't own no time machine. I don't think none of the rest of y'all do either. So all we got is what's ahead of us. And all I can do is pray for plenty of that. And opportunity. Thankful for as well as I got it, I could not have any motion happen. Take the bitter with the sweet. I'm thankful as well as I got it, man. I think that's where a lot of us, fall short at. Be human, man, Be human. Big Ward was talking about that today on the video, how you sometimes, man, can doubt God. In spite of the track record. Now, I'm talking to those of y'all who believe in God, man, Well, I won't say believe. I'm going to say no. Because when you say you believe, you say you're not sure. So I know God. I don't believe in God at all. I know Him. So I just say it like that. Yeah, man. Hold up. Check something. Oh, my brother. I'm back. Check my GPS. Back into the snow, y'all. This dude passed me, I'm gonna get back over there and right. I ain't trying to. I'm telling you, in that left lane, and you can be doing 70, 75, but somebody always behind you, they want to do 76. Back to the visibility. But I've had times, man, where I consider turning around, man. I'm like, man, I don't want to waste my money. But I knew what I signed up for. And to speak on that, that's just like, because for the past few years I've been dodging winter. I either go to the desert, or I go to Florida. But after last winter, I had it on my mind. I said, man, I think I'm gonna do a winter. And oddly enough, strange, it's like been kind of missing the experience of winter, the winter temperatures. Yeah, I know it sounds funny to say that, but I'm just kind of like, I kind of wanted to experience, snow again. I'm getting plenty of it. As a tradesman, I don't too much try to be in the South that much anyway. I try to be if I'm not in the Midwest, well, I'll try mainly be in the Midwest. Midwest is hot right now. If I'm feeling froggy, I might jump up to the Northeast. If they got something going on out west, I might head out there. Reno's been popping. I would have went out there, but it got too late. Too late in the year. The Sierras out there, they ain't no joke. There ain't no joke about the snow out there. But I knew if I was going to be in Northeast Ohio, I knew what was going to happen. Man, Cleveland? Oh. It's not if, it's when. I had my first snow before Thanksgiving, so. But it's cool. I enjoy traveling, experiencing the different regional climates. Treat myself, man. I wasn't gonna go. I wanted to go to the Green Bay Packers game, which I'm mad at myself because I thought that was on a Sunday, but that's on a Saturday. God. That's all right. Treat myself to a game. man. Gonna get on out of here. Catch y'all on the next one.